First stream of this becoming the main playthrough, and I've cocked up the intro already. Good start. Satan, Gwynblade, Kelly, Bear, how are we all? Spent a large portion of yesterday's stream talking about how important sleep is for everything you do. Only to enter a game where I've not had good sleep for weeks. Also, struggling to keep a long-term food source viable, and water is a problem. I think we might actually have to put the idea of being a nomad to one side and build a base. Which seemed untenable previously because the cannibals are good at just eating every bit of infrastructure you make. So it's probably for the best that we take advantage of our little island camp and properly build something. If it helps, I didn't have the sound on, so you saw and heard nothing. That is good, and it will be cut out of the VOD as well, so let's just pretend that it all went flawlessly. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Coffeeton, good afternoon as well, how's things? Usually just lurking and contributing only with constructive silence, but I have to say, your Sons of the Forest streams are a blast to watch. Is it? Is it going alright, the playthrough? I often feel like I'm a massive nervous wreck, but I appreciate that, Coffeeton. Good afternoon. Oh, good, first try, well done, absolutely, yeah. In this game, I'm struggling a little still with surviving combat. Because this game is rough, especially on this difficulty. And I think if I have a base and we start to build up a collection of supplies, and I have like food sorted and water sorted, and I can actually sleep somewhere where I'm not going to get attacked, then maybe I can start to feel a bit more confident about going into fights without being terribly shit. I can also get some gear as well. How is everybody? Welcome to the stream. So now, with my winter car's first major chunk done, I think, well, we're going to be moving into this now from Monday to Thursday until it's done. Putting my winter car on Fridays. Nice little break, right, as the game develops, and then we're going to go back in force and focus on the first rally. But that means we are now a Sons of the Forest channel. And if I'm a Sons of the Forest channel, I should probably learn to play it, right? So, we're going to leave off at the whatever Puffton House location from last week. We found a note that said that this was Puffton's house, but it's just a bunch of knackered fishing sheds and a hole in the ground that goes nowhere. I think in terms of properly progressing, I need to find a rebreather, because a lot of underwater tunnels are flooded. Look, does this look like the house that a billionaire would live in? I don't think so. Kelvin's with us. He's alive. Do I have any food? Well, I've got quite a lot of food. It's just raw. No, it's cooked. Alright, let's start with cooking some raw meat. How about that? It's the house that Jeff built. My favourite nursery rhyme. So, can I put a little bit more fuel on? What is that? There's just some, like, viscera. Oh, it's the seagulls that I killed at the end of last week's stream, right? Do you know what? I was adding the scores for this. Adding the scores to the Sons of the Forest scene, and we haven't played this since last Wednesday. Kelvin, what was that? Is the sun going down? The oranges haven't won a point since. Since Tuesday of last week. Kelvin, you alright? We'll be fine. If the sun's going down, I really need to make moves, don't I? Kelvin, we're going on an adventure. First, let's save, and then I'm going to try and set off, and we're going to go back and find the name of that island, which needs a name, actually, because the last name wasn't really suitable. Cats, welcome to the stream. What about Mel Brooks? Okay. Right, where am I? Before the cannibals arrive. I need to find the location of that little island. Is it on that lake to the north, maybe? Fucking hell, we're on the other side of the island. It might be good if I find a place to sleep. I tell you what, we'll go for that cave that's straight to the north and see if I can sleep in it, because these caves here are an absolute nightmare. And I can't build myself a house. The house that Jeff built from within his cage. I trained incorrect. Heard of this Jeffrey guy? Does he live on an island as well, Bear? Let's collect some sticks, let's get some stones, let's get some basic supplies. We're going to really, really put a foundation in place for this playthrough going forward. We're going to turn this into the best damn first forest playthrough anybody's ever seen. I do want to get some clues as to what's going on under the island, though. And I suppose now we've got a whole week of streams to enjoy it now. Oh, it is getting dark, isn't it? Shit. Okay, Operation Get to this cave as soon as possible. We've not really made a great deal of progress so far. I'm going to run away from any cannibals we see. Is that cannibal camp the second I said it? Is that a cannibal camp? It certainly looks like one. But it's empty. Hang on, let me just investigate. It's a very misty valley that looks full of cannibals. I'm assuming automatically that this is a nice guy you're referring to. There. Something's walking in the trees to the left. I think it's just a pigeon. Yeah, it's cannibals. Okay. You know what? If stealth is the name of the game, then we will stealth. It worked for an entire Fallout playthrough. It can work here. Okay, I'm going in the right direction. No. Where's this fucking cave? That way. Maybe this is the way we do things. We just stay on our knees. Mel Brooks is the guy that played Mad Max, right? And he was in Braveheart. The Scottish guy. Yeah, there's a lot of cannibals patrolling around there. So much for it feeling safe. There's a rock face over there. What's the chances there's a... Is that another camp? I mean, if there's a cave in that rock face... Oh, it's getting dark. I don't know if to set up another camp to sleep. There's a deer in this camp. I'm going to risk a tiny bit of light. Shaggy Dan, good morning. Oh, yeah, this is just a... Yeah, no, I think there's cannibals here. Jesus. Yeah, there's clues. Mel Brooks made Spaceballs, Life of Brian, and Passion of the Christ, yeah. Okay. I don't know how effective stealth's going to be when I'm carrying a giant flaming torch. Oh, I can hear him in the woods, I don't like it. Dare you mistake him for that piece of shit Mel Gibson? What, the guy that made the guy that makes guitars? Their sense of humour is in a league of its own. Gotta watch out for airplanes when we're in such a dangerous situation. Check it out, I will. Feels nice to have a break from my winter car. As much as I'm enjoying it. And I know I've not technically started the break yet because I'll be playing this either way, but we're branching out. Also, I need somebody who has no idea to tell me the best location. What was that? Is that a snake or something? It looked like an arm. It looked like just a hand, like Uncle Fester from the Addams Family. Right, we're halfway to the cave, and I'm just banking on the fact that this cave is safe, but there seems to be a massive cliff. I hate you guys, I need more coffee. We're in a post-truth community now, Shaggy Dan. Okay, I'm slowly making my way towards the cave. I mean, I could get some height and then just jump clean off the cliff and glide. Jesus! Glide in the... Is this a cave? Oh, I found another cave. That doesn't look like it was natural. I see you in the woods. You can sit there and pretend that you're in stealth, but just like you, I've also got terrible stealth. Okay. We'll let Kelvin tank that. Wasn't Life of Brian Monty Don, not Mel Gibson? Yeah, they were all part of that big group, weren't they, of British celebrities? Questionable meat on the floor of this cave. If I can put a bedroll down in here, that would be perfect. I've not been in this cave, though. It's a new one. There's a way down. Please say I can put a tarpaulin down here. Ooh, nearly. Maybe. I'll go white, not red. I might actually get a full night's friggin' sleep in here. Come on. Yeah. Nice. Okay, let's set up a little bit of temporary camp in here then. Surely I can sleep a full night. Not the 9 o'clock news, that sorts, yeah. Good. Alright, can I even make a little fire? Press 1 to cook and eat the questionable meat. The problem is, if it's what we think it is, then I'm probably going to get some achievement for being a monster. I'll cook it and we'll decide. What's it listed as? Cooked meat, raw meat, raw meat. There's no reason to fear that this is going to backfire on us and this meat is something ghastly. What evidence do you have to say that there's people that eat people on this island? I don't know whether I should explore this cave while I'm here. Maybe we'll have a quick look down once I've eaten and saved. I'm going to be asleep, actually. Do I have any water in storage? Frick. The cooking pot's empty, but I could have an energy drink. I've got an empty flask as well. Okay, where's the meat that I just cooked? Has it just cooked completely and disappeared? Wonderful. And now I've got really tired. Right, let's sleep. And I got a full night's sleep. Lovely. Okay, what we're going to do for thirst. I suppose an energy drink would work in the short term, right? That gave me half, and then this meat shouldn't have rotten, right? No, it's all pretty good. Is he going to do my first in though? No, it's actually pretty good. I might as well eat as my fill. Nice. Okay. It's a bit dark though. We can sort that out by getting a stick out that's on fire. Then I'm going to save. Let's quickly explore this cave then, because there might be something in it that I need. Just a quick trip down, it'll be fine. You're actually going to History of the World Part 1. Look, that's the Michael Jackson album, right? Lovely. More dumping grounds for cannibals to eat people. It's maybe the best that meat did just ruin. Some old boxes. Anything in them? Maybe the axe can deal with them? They can. Some rope and some cat food. Bones. See, look. Everywhere it looks like I need to go in this game is flooded, so I need a rebreather. You see in games, don't you? I'm thinking of Tomb Raider, the newer Tomb Raider. You get them rebreathers that are like a small device that's like the size of a smartphone or whatever. And you put one side in your mouth, and they work as a way to extend your lung capacity underwater. Does such a thing actually exist? If I could put a bedroll down here, that'd be sweet. But no, this cave also needs a rebreather. Energy level's not the best. But at least I got some sleep. Keep the demons at bay. We need some water though, don't we? Right, let's go back outside. Managed to find some cat food and that was about it. What a beautiful day it is out here. I don't know where Kelvin is. Last I heard, he was being chased by some cannibals. He'll be fine. Can I have these mushrooms? No. It's alright, that tree will survive it. Trees are very resilient. This tree beard taught us. Alright, if I'm going to get back to the home island, I think I might need to head for the mountain top, and then we'll use our glider a little bit. Can I maybe make it with this little go on. Come on, main character, you can do this. Hello, other ooh. Kelvin, what have you found? Wait, I slept downstairs in a cave and there was a perfectly safe building up here. Never mind. Kelvin, if they attack, just take the damage for me. What are you? Devil's Club. Something called Devil's Club on an island run by rich people. A gentleman that drank himself to death. See, if they came here because this solar fight ore is valuable, are you friendly? Naked man? If not, then explain how Obi-Wan Kenobi got to the Gungan homeworld in Phantom Dennis. Phantom Dennis the Menace. I didn't really like the Phantom. I preferred the Star Wars films with the lightsabers. I'm worried that naked guy comes in the house. He's just sort of bullying Kelvin at the moment. There's a note. What's the note? What is that? Is that one of them contraptions from Ravenholm? Some like spinning saw device thing. What I will say is this looks like a good idea now, but the Turkey Doomers can squat underneath it and it's not that effective. Kelvin, thoughts? Well, press the button then from Sea of Thieves that shows a map to another player. Right, maybe a little bit more height and we'll do a base jump. Is that naked gentleman left? He has. No, he hasn't. Whoa, hello. Right up into my friggin' nose. Okay, does this look? Yeah, we'll head into the mountains and get high enough, and then I'm going to start building up some sort of. What is that? So with all these older buildings, I wonder if this island was inhabited ages ago. By. I'm assuming some old like mining operation, and they're the ones that found this solar fight ore stuff. Azar, good morning. What, somebody who knows cocaine? What, on Rich Person's Island? I doubt it. That would fix my fatigue issue, though, very temporarily, but it would perk me up somewhat. Alright, it's no good. Kelvin, I'm coming up that crev. Oh, fucking hell, there's a naked guy on my crev. Kelvin? I see. Because that mask doesn't seem to do now, does it? Maybe I can just run past him. Oh god, he's aggressive. I think I've avoided him. This is the most hostile centre parks I've ever been to. You're right, rich people would never. I retract my accusation. They're on designer drugs now. I've avoided that guy. Actually, I shouldn't be killing rodents anymore. I finally found the beavers that I was looking for in Red Dead. Spent 20 hours scouring the entire sodded map only to realise that they were in an area that was locked out. Cocaine by Chanel. That is her first name, isn't it? Chanel. In 2026, rich people doing cocaine is the least you worries. Yeah, they just start global wars now to deflect from. Why in this game do squirrels make noises as loud as bastards? Can I go up here? Yeah. Alright, we're going to go right up here. We're going to go base jump. I essentially need to do half the circumference of the island in one base jump, so it has to be from a high place. Ooh, this looks good. So where's the mount? Mountain's there. I need to be on the other side of the mountain. Maybe we just do the coastline tactic, right? We'll base jump from here and just float around. Can I see the place I'm going to yet? No, but I wouldn't mind going into that little bay area to the north. I miss when rich people just wanted to go to space. Well, in this they're going underground, Shaggy. Then this was the start of the fall. So thank good morning. Speaking of falls, good. Right, let's go home. And by home, I mean the place I put a bedroll once. But it's going to be home today when we do some good work. Problem is, I'm leaving Kelvin behind, and he's essentially my human wheelbarrow, so I'm going to need to let him catch up before he can start getting me some logs so he can do some good building. I like this as a traversal mechanic. This is fun. It's like the Far Cry games, but without the annoying upper-class mid-20s protagonists. Saying that, I don't really know a great deal about the character's name, do we? Who am I? I'm a soldier, or at least like a private security contractor. But we don't have a name, we don't have any, like, personal reason for his actions like we did with the character from the first game. Just a nameless sort of... We're doing the thing where... Oh, so you can put yourself into the character. I'm going to land over here on this little bluff and then we'll try and get higher and continue. Can we put them all back on dick-shaped rockets and send them to the moon? Maybe with not enough fuel, just leave them out there in space. We did that to Augur in Kerbal though, and he only got weirder, so I don't know how sensible a tactic that is. Wait, I might as well just keep flying if I'm already maintaining height from here, eh? Alright, just a little sojourn through the forest. That was beautiful. Have I arrived at the bay yet? No? Keep going, maybe? Keep going. Fortunately, they own all the rockets and the money. Hey, were the Artemis folks landing today? Or was that yesterday? Are they home? Maybe we'll send them all to an island and let them mess about with their stupid scientific technology to make new pharmaceutical drugs and then just not go and rescue them. Although, the thing that intrigues me in this is we seem to have hit... There seems to be some hints about something like trans-dimensional or supernatural going on here. Maybe it finally explains where the cannibals came from, but it seems young Timmy from the first game has got himself obsessed with alternate dimensions and time travel and stuff. Like all kids do. What if this is like frog fractions, right? And And the more you keep digging and the more you keep playing, you realise that this is actually a secret sequel. Like, you uncover some portal to another world underneath the island somewhere. Not hell, as you might expect me to say, but some other dimension. And it's actually Subnautica below zero, but good. It's a big bait and switch. It's a strangely shallow river, whatever that is. Did you know that Schrodinger's cat opens up the possibilities of multiple dimensions? That's what Timmy was studying exactly. He's locked his father in a box with some extremely unstable and toxic atoms. He was studying Schrodinger's cat. That's dead now. Cat's dead now. There's no two ways about it. Oh, no, no, no! Are you fucking kidding? Sorry, saved it. Where was we? Still can't find my island. Is that my island at the top, look? I think it is. We still need to go further around the island. I do like this travel mechanic. It's tippers. It's like a fast way to travel. Ooh, hello. Lots of ammunition. Put one of our men's helmets. I don't think they're necessarily all our men, though. It's blueberries. No, it's just some other blue flower. I don't think all of the soldiers are necessarily part of, like, dead members of my team. Because there seems to be quite a lot of other, like, military units or whatever you would say. Yeah. Snowberries. Can you eat snowberries, or are they bad? They're bad, aren't they? Piss. So I don't know whether it was the Puffton's private security or whether there's been other teams come to try and rescue the family, and I just aren't the first. There's a lot of dead people. What are you? Salmon berries. They can't be bad for you, surely. They're good? They didn't do any bad. Yeah, alright. Salmon berries can be eaten freely. What are you? Snowberries, though. They're bad. Don't eat Pac-Man. Helmet! Ooh. This is a pleasant walk through the woods. I should really be going towards the edge, shouldn't I? And then we'll continue our coasting. Cannibal I can hear. See, up here wouldn't be a terrible place to make a base, would it? Because then I could defend, because it's on this like little ridge, so it's obviously a sheer drop at that side and a sheer cliff at that side. So if I built around here, there'd only be two directions that I could get attacked from. But I still think the idea of building our base on the water is the correct one. Because it would appear that the cannibals can't swim. Although, once it's winter again, or whether when it snows or whatever, I don't know whether that was seasons or just particularly bad weather. The lake's going to freeze over and I'm going to be extremely vulnerable. Maybe we have a winter home, like a place we can go in winter. Pac-Man ate one of our dead relatives. Have I had this kept from me because I'm too emotionally unstable to handle it? I can't believe I still can't find the island on the map. Is that might be it at the top? But I think I still need to go even further around the island. I might have... I can't get me nerves because you can't fly. I might have started at like 6 o'clock on the island and needed to get to 8 o'clock, so I went anti-clockwise. And now I've got this massive journey ahead of me. I don't recognise this river at all. What is that? Is that a helicopter? Is that a crashed helicopter? I'm going down. We're investigating whatever it is. This might be a little bit too much speed. Oh, it's a digger. What? Ooh, hello. Is this the entrance to something important? Make a temporary stop. That's a big hull. Alright, we're off in there. I'm trying to lose speed, but descending just increases speed. Maybe we'll land in the water and that'll be perfectly safe. That's shallow water. This is a lot of speed. It's fine. These guys have been killed relatively recently. I could only assume, given the radio's still on. Hello? Is anybody still working here? My helicopter's crashed. I've lost all my crew. I'm looking for the Puffdons. Try it in a tree. It'll come. Hello? That Kiwi paraglider bloke I see online sometimes. He also can't shut up and just enjoy the view. Sometimes I feel this place would benefit if I just shut up once in a while and let the game talk. What's this over here? There's something on a tree. Is it a tarp? I'll take an extra tarp. Parachute, is it? Duct tape, printer resin. Can I take this? Alright, that's another save if we need one. Lovely. I might try and enter. Hey, imagine if I built a base in here. It's already got a fence. Although it's open on that side and open here, but I could work with it. Right, predictions. Were they digging to build something or digging to find something? Tap. Stick one down here somewhere. Can I not build in here? No. Should have predicted that, I suppose. Can I build outside? Anywhere near? So it seems like areas around set pieces aren't places you can build. Well, I really can't build anywhere around here, okay. Why are civil engineers always unearthing ancient evil? Well, I'm hoping they are unearthing ancient evil in this. Instead of just malicious corporate. But I guess we know that it's malicious corporation now, don't we? After the first game. The nuclear waste repository. Well, unfortunately I don't speak their ancient language, so I can't work out the warnings telling me not to go in here. I will say, the diggers have not really done a great deal. Can't see a JCB reversing in here. I thought you said malicious cormorant at first. Yeah. Get ready for one of the best boss fights you've ever seen. Some bones and some rope. Maybe I'm... Ooh, look at the solar fight though. So this material, this mineral for some reason, seems unique to the island and is apparently extremely valuable. What's the chances that this has some unique property that as you travel between dimensions, you can go to the cormorant's home planet? There's a lot of duct tape down here, which is making me think that maybe this is a place where I'm going to need some gear. Oh, bones as well. And I'm full on bones. Maybe we'll make some armour while I'm in here. Augur, welcome to the stream. Oh, give the solar fight a lick. Okay, loads of bones. So, combine all the bones I have, and all the rope I have, and all of the duct tape I have. We can make some armour. There, that's your answer to every problem. What if we come across something one day that doesn't get better by licking it? Am I going to end up fully geared from this? I need 3 more and then I'm fully armoured. Not bad, just shy of bones now. Turns out exploring gets you stuff. More bones? Is this the same cave? Okay, let's get my proper torch out. Look at it though. Alright. The Puffton Corporation, based on Sahara's research from the first game, made out that they were continuing that work on this island to further, like, buff the cosmetics and anti-aging industry. But secretly, they're here because this solar fight stuff has magical properties which can connect you to other universes. Something beneficial for anti-aging, worth a fortune. Thoughts? And they're dead because there's mutations involved. Something, the devil. Can I get through there, maybe, if I can mine this stuff? I don't know. It seems to be just a dead end. This is just a distraction. That goes back to the start, right? And maybe the reason why it's so quiet here and there's nobody left alive, or very few, is because the something other dimension teleported everybody to Subnautica below zero, but good. And they're no longer here. Yeah, all that stuff you said before did necessitate the existence of the devil. It implied it even. Yeah. I wonder if anybody else, when playing through the forest, came up with the devil theory. Well, not the devil, but some, like, Lovecraftian demon or something like that. They must have done, because it definitely felt like... I don't think we were putting 2 and 2 together and getting 5, were we, to come up with those kind of theories in the first game. And if that's true, if people were wanting that, maybe there is an element of that in this based just on the feedback of the first game. Is that a bee? No, it's a raccoon. I thought I found a beaver in this game, and I was going to get terribly upset. Anti-aging, other dimensions, science, all classic devil stuff. Yeah. Because if you think about it, an eternal life of damnation has the words eternal life in the title. Look at the size of that olive. Let's get back on the glider. We've got places to be. I need to name this island. Name the island that the base is going to be on. I'm getting ready to tell Gwynblade no. It's a tiny little island in the middle of a tiny little lake, but it should be secluded enough for us to survive. What was that? Oh, fuck. Okay, that guy just set himself on fire before he came to attack me. There's cannibals behind me, but I'm in a very confident mood, and I don't need to worry or panic or stress or run around or increase my heart rate or speak real fast or anything, because I'm nervous, because I'm not nervous, and I don't know why you suggested I am. Run! Fucking hell, he's right there. Right. Plan. Ow. Took a little damage, that's fine. Glider is equipped. Took a little more damage, that's fine. I'm on fire. Okay, you set me on fire. Excalibur. He's right behind me and I can't get rid of him. Don't get stuck on stuff. Yep, still behind me, still behind me, still behind me. Just run, just run. Just keep going, just keep going. And... bye. Alright. Took a bit of damage there, but it's fine. Ooh, what's that? Something to explore up here. Why am I going straight back? I've only just escaped from cannibals. There's a helicopter here too. Fuck, I've not got enough height to get up this cliff. Go on, land on that little... land here, land here, land here, land here, land here. Did I lose my... oh, fucking hell, my glider's fallen. Shit. Oh, there's another one, apparently, on this hilltop. It's fine. I'm taking too many risks. Guarana berries. Did you know guarana is bat droppings? Help! Help! I need at least someone to speak to. It starts to make you feel like you're being investigated sometimes, this game. Like, why are the helicopters just letting me fly around and they're not... Jam. And they're not coming down to help me? Jam Wedge, welcome to the stream and thank you for 31 months. I was in a paranoid mood then because of the helicopter and you spooked me. Okay. Setting up a small rest area before we go investigate this camp. Jam Wedge, good afternoon. Those things. I appreciate the sub as always. Thank you for 31 months. 31, that's wild. We've known you a long time, Jam Wedge. Shit. Maybe at some point you board the helicopter and the game ends. I'd like to. Okay, am I alright? Yeah, we're alright for food and stuff. Dougie, good morning as well. How are we? Jamage, I very much appreciate the sub as always. Enjoy another month with no ads. Okay, I'm going to quickly investigate whatever this is. Then we're getting back on. There is another glider just over there. It must be something related to this camp. I need to practice eating these. Guarana berries are surely fine. Yeah, okay. See if these are to get the food up. They're cannibal. Fuck me. Alright, what do we actually have here? Another camp. Cannibals in it. No, that's not cannibals, that's Virginia. What is Virginia doing here? I'm miles away from where I left her. It's alright, I can get out of this with some batteries that... oh shit, there's a cave. Okay, maybe I'll just invest... I know we're supposed to be building a base, but maybe I'll just investigate this cave really quickly. Some ammo as well. Gotta be real upset if this game ends before you can kill a child. I've killed a few babies. Look, there's a news article about the solar fight. Maybe solar fight means solar fight, and it's implying that we're going to have a massive space battle in a Dyson sphere at the end. What, sacrifice a real human child? Yeah, it wouldn't be a forest game, would it? If not, what is that? Night vision goggles? Grenades? C4? Night vision goggles? Where? Call out if you can see him, because I really can't at the moment. Has that gone wrong? No, he actually got some cooked meat. Where are night vision goggles? Oh, there. They were flickering the whole time. Okay, they might be probably more useful at night. Virginia, behave. Vodka and solar panels. It's a cannibal eating something, probably Virginia. Mate, I'm going in that hole in a second. I need you to stay where you are and go. No. I didn't think you could get in. Since when did you learn to get in tents? I said, relax, man. Why can I hear a horse? That was in... You heard that. Mate, stop coming in tents. I'll read that note, whatever it was. Then I'm going in the cave. Note collected. We are in business. Zhen Yu Zhang. To Chuck Dagger. Chuck, Sahara is able to fund me in a way Puffton never would. I'm heading back to the island to see what's left of everyone, to assemble a team. Zhang Yu. I think Zhang Yu is the person that... Okay, so Zhang Yu works for Sahara, and Sahara and the Puftons are at odds. So, is Sahara responsible for the Puftons' disappearance? Oh, there's a lot more than just... Oh, fucking hell. I've trapped myself a little bit here. Because I need to get back to the location of that glider, which is there, look. Or I need to find a way to spend the night. I mean, I could go into this cave if I'm quick. Alright, let's just go into the cave. The elusive man wants Zhang Yu too much. That's why he's dead. Was that person in the silver jacket, though, that I assume is Zhang Yu? Was that a male or a female, though? Is Zhang a male or female name? Okay, we'll hug the right wall in this cave and just explore as much as we can. See more solar fight, look. Is this solar fight stuff toxic? Because there's a lot of dead people near it, usually. And there was that machine thing that looked like it was made of solar fight, and there were people that... There was the skeletons of people that touched it that looked like they were killed on the spot. Does it affect the body in a really aggressive way? So they're trying to synthesize a calmer version of it that's good for anti-aging. What's that, and do we want to build one? Something in here with me. That's the guy from upstairs. There's a lot of bad people, everyone in this game. Yeah, I don't get a feeling that we're going to really find a lovable protagonist. Bad? Oh, dead. There is a lot of dead people. Speaking of dead people, Keaton, welcome to the stream. this is Kelvin Kitten. There's not a great deal of hope for him. I've still got faith he can recover, but he'll get through it. Ooh, some heals. Any more heals? Some bullets. Why does this look like the spit? Is it green fly that have that like mushy, spitty looking stuff? The insects that make it. Okay, this cave was short. Just 2 chambers. I mean, this looks nice and flat. It's wet. Like here, surely I can put a tarp down. Kelvin is the exception that proves the rule about dead people. Has he been dead this whole time? Dead useful? Oh, is that somewhere I can swim? No. What's that noise? It's not a kid in this game. To escape the island, you're going to have to choose to kill either Virginia or Kevin. Kelvin? We'll just pick Kelvin? Virginia's a girl and they're gross. If I let anything scream, which I didn't. There you go, Salty. There's some knee-high boots right there. Alright. Mad dash for the... Virginia's got cooties, absolutely. Mad dash for the glider. That sounds like a... Oh my god, that was... That scared the life out of me then. I thought I was being chased, it was... Oh well, I nearly got cooties. Oh, okay, okay. I think I just ran into a cannibal camp. There's supposed to be a glider here, if I'm to believe the game, which I don't. Game, please. You can't lead me out onto a fucking rock edge with promise of a glider and not give me a glider. There. Okay, this is silly, but I'm doing it. Okay. Oh my god! I don't know what I'm doing. I tried to glide off a cliff and it didn't work. I'm being chased. Am I being chased? I'm being chased. I'm trapped on a cliff edge. Where the fuck did the glider go? It fell down the cliff somewhere. Maybe I can get to it. It's in this direction. Maybe it's reachable. Oh my god, I'm going to fall. I don't know who's running. Okay, that's Virginia. That's not Virginia. That's not Virginia. Okay, that was never Virginia in the first place. That was another lady, and now I'm running away from the glider, and I've got no way of escaping. I'm just running blindly into the fucking woods. Shit. I've left me tarp behind. Ooh, some berries. I've left me tarp behind. Okay, I need... See, this is why I need a base. I need somewhere to bed down at night when I panic and run off into the wilderness. Oh, I really wish I had a glider. I jumped on the glider, then dived off the cliff, but hit some, like, rock below, fell off the glider. I stayed on the cliff top and the glider left. I tell you what, let's try and make it to the coast. We'll just follow the sound of the sea. I thought, Kitten, it was Virginia, but it wasn't. The glider was scared of the lit. So the glider's flown off to freedom and left me behind. Is that... How big a cliff do you think that is? No, 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 no. What's that sound? Okay, okay. The ground. I found some ground. Oh my god, it's cliff again. Oh, there's so much shit behind me. I've awoken the nest. I could almost hear in the distance. Fuck that guy. Okay, well, this is safe. Sit here for the night? Oh, it's 10 PM. I have a glide. Do I don't have another glider, do I? Okay, we'll just ease ourselves down. Hope that none of these are massive cliffs. Okay, down a bit further. That looks like I can get down a bit further. Wait. If I can find a safe spot up here, I can maybe put like a flat spot. I can maybe put a tarp down and get and like steal some sleep. Because wherever I am here, this doesn't feel like a place that I'm likely to get attacked at, does it? Can I put a tarp down? Chances I can survive sleeping here. I can at least save, but I don't know whether I want to save knowing that I've got rid of my glider. Okay, this should be, given I'm like on a cliff face, this should be a safe place to sleep until morning and I'm not going to get attacked. Please. Survive 25 days on the island. Good. Alright, lovely. The devil's not going to get us now. I'm thirsty, slightly hungry. Is that meat gone rotten? I'll have a bit of that. But again, I need to sort the water situation out. But I want to get back to the place we're calling home before I do. Resin for the printer. Chuck an energy drink down. Good. Oh, where's the glider though? Now I'm going to have to walk. I don't even know where I am. I'm trying to find that little island. Like 10 wine balls you don't. That's vodka, Roger. That's a different kind of... that meets a different kind of need. Shit ass, I really want my glider. I could go down to the beach and then track back to try and find the glider that I lost. That probably is the... Okay. Operation Rescue the Glider. I'm an hour and 10 minutes into this stream where I was supposed to be building a base, and I've not even managed to make it back to the place that I was hoping to build a base yet. So, I ran across the hillside, but I was mostly like shimmying down the cliff face, wasn't I? So the glider has to be around here somewhere. I think I lost another glider off the cliff face as well. Also, we're really going to have to put our brains together and work out where aloe vera spot. Is that a glider? No, it's just like a white splotch on the map. Aloe vera in real life, right? It grows in... Isn't it like deserty climates? Because it's like a... It's got a lot of in common with cactus, hasn't it? Like, it's got thick, rubbery leaves. Not supermarkets. Stuff doesn't just spawn in supermarkets. Any sign of the glider yet? No. Yeah, succulent, that's the word. First person to spot the glider gets 5 marbles. Have you ever seen aloe vera in the wild? No. I mean, it spawns in IKEA. But them ones are really rubbery. Oh, glider! There's gliders on the map. I think one of the gliders did fall down the cliff edge. Alright, we're back on. There's one on my kitchen counter you can have. I need you to ship it out then, Kelly, to an island of which I don't know the location. And I need it to get there for a time that I don't know. Well, hopefully you can figure out the rest of the information. Right, the glider apparently crashed over here once I threw it off the cliff. It's on its way. Good. Hopefully it'll be there by the end of the playthrough, which is in a I don't know amount of time. Okay, glider solved. We fixed that problem. Next. It's been on our counter for 50 years, but it's still good and fresh. I mean, succulents don't even need watering, do they? I guess we just keep travelling. I think it's in the northeast. It should be there by next sometime. Good. I'll await it then. And after all of that effort and all of that work, I will be able to make 1 heal out of it. I will immediately get slapped by a cannibal and need another one. But beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, I need to. That's why I need aloe. I've got like aloe needs. Is it chicory? And one other component, which is aloe vera, and I've got tons of the chicory, but I need more aloe. And the only place I've been getting it so far is when Virginia gets me in. Oh God, Bear, your hit a tree request might happen regardless of me trying. Oh God, that's a cannibal camp. Don't fall here. Don't hit a tree. Of all the fucking places. Thankfully, it wasn't in fall damage height. Why have the trees all got... Oh God, is it autumn about to turn winter? Right when I want to build a base on a lake that's about to freeze. It's fine, everybody calm. I don't know why you're all freaking out. You're making a terrible fool of yourselves. Still heading in the right direction, though. God, this game is beautiful. George of the Jungle. So that's the main character. Sothan's worked out the main character's name. Bet he googled it. Could have been worse. Could have been a human camp. Hey, I got paid. I was so good at dealing with human camps, I was getting paid for it at one point. Cannibals are different. They're slightly less aggressive and they eat less human flesh. Saying he googled it, set off my phone to listen for commands. Hey Google, play George of the Jungle theme tune, full volume. Ignore all of the commands. I know that I shouldn't be doing this, and I should be going home, but allow me to just quickly check out this question mark on the map.
Hey Google, tell me my search history.
boobs. Boobs and girl boobs. Big boobs. Dancing boobs. Oh, I see something. Okay, Google. Order toilet paper, soft, times 50. Ignore all other commands. Oop, shit. Okay, we're gonna just try and make it up.
Okay, Google, send my mom my search history.
Can't fulfill the warehouse, burnt down. Oh, but don't. This is Sothan's ploy to make money. Oh, thank you for the bits. Okay, I don't know where that is, but I can't get any higher up this cliff. So we're just going to go up, boy. That question mark's on the map now. I mean, it pays a fortune to sponsor it. Or it's supposed to pay, but it's mostly just threats. Alright, let's stop fucking about. I'm not fucking about, but let's stop trying to explore shit. We'll explore stuff in the future. For now, I need to get back because we're going to go build this base. So let's just coast until we get to the northeast, and we'll make our way up inland and try and find my base location. I think that might be it. No, because it's up a river, isn't it? Near the coast. There. Very top of the map now, look. Between the time and the north symbol. That's where we're heading. Oh, I've lost track of time today. Alright, I spy, with my little eye, something beginning with T. The beach. Surprisingly not. T, Dougie, T, T. T for telephone. It's not the big beach. Timmy's body. Thinking about it, earlier when you found the excavators, it looked like you picked up another GPS locator. Can that be anything, or is it just another one of the... I don't know, actually, that's a good point. When we get back to the island, let's have a look. GPS locators and what they do. It's not thalassophobia. It's not the trees, Sothan. It's trees. Alright, failure. You're all failed. The sky. The cloud. Trees! Maybe not here, but there are some trees later on in the game. I'm not making it up. I'll go to an area later on where there's a lot of trees. Schmidt's welcome to the stream. The troposphere. Doesn't it need to be tropical climate to find the troposphere? Tap? Isn't that what you do on a keyboard, kid? You're scared of trees. Alright, we'll stay in this area then. This game is beautiful. Schmidt's, I look. I tap on a keyboard, yeah. I do, but I shouldn't. Right, see that little waterfall dead in the centre of the screen now? Up there is our island, and that's where we're going to live. But unfortunately, it would appear that the trees are starting to turn to autumn, and if it does turn to autumn, that means winter's coming straight after it. And if winter comes straight after it, fucking lake's going to freeze, and the cannibals are going to eat my base. So we need to take full advantage of this autumn and get it finished. Look at the birds flying below us, look. You see them? Just above the handle on my glider. Oh, this game's good looking. Hot top. Santa, good afternoon.
Say what you like about the Make-A-Wish Foundation, but they can work to a deadline. Sotan loves a good foundation so much he keeps adding to his by burying his victims in his.
It's like good hardcore, that's what it is. Santa, welcome to the stream. I don't know if I get that Make-A-Wish Foundation one. Deadline. I might need help with that, because they are dying. So is the Make-A-Wish Foundation for people that have terminal illnesses? It's not just a charity, it's a terminal illness charity. Oh, there you go. See, I'm perfectly reasonable for not understanding it. It's a pretty good joke as well. Santa, good afternoon, and thank you for the boots. The beach. Whenever I see games like this, I'm reminded of how Far Cry and Crysis absolutely blew our minds with foliage. They did, yeah. Yeah, now look, this is like a mid-tier game that's made by a small studio, and it looks 30 times better. Okay, these berries. Scrubban, welcome to the stream. We're not throwing hang... Well, I'm glad you said that, actually, Scrubban, because this... Now I've landed back at this base, and the trees are turning a bit brown. This is where I'm going to build my spring, summer, and autumn base that should be grenade-proof. Because cannibals can't swim. So every time cannibals have tried to attack me on this little outpost here, they've managed to do absolutely nothing. So I think I could set up a proper base on here, and at least until winter survive quite nicely. Fun fact, John Cena holds a record for most Make-A-Wish fulfillments, and it's not even close, which I'm sure like 90% of the people in the chat know. I don't know a great deal about John Cena, and I'm learning, thanks to your teachings. Crazy thing is, there's some people that still get their mind blown by the same foliage from Far Cry year after year. Yeah, that's about every 10 months at this point, or they're really up their production. Right, can I destroy set pieces like this then? This guy fucking sat in a coffin like it's a jacuzzi. No, apparently I can't. So, maybe I need to build up. Or we'll build like the foundations of the base over here. Let's get some of this stone. We'll move everything to the side of the island. Gonna have to wait for Kelvin. Oh, speaking of food. Oh, look at the food here. Ah, fucking hell. I had too many fish and I've let some go. I'll just eat them raw. That can't be a problem, can it? No, that's apparently just fine. Just eat raw fish. Can't get me, can you? No. Should have learned to swim at school, shouldn't you? How good it is. Right. What's that sound? They didn't learn to swim, did they? Or did they just jump in? They jumped in and drowned! This is the best base ever. Because now I can go get them bodies, turn them into bones, and make better armour with them. Yeah, we're living here. Don't know many John Cena facts either. John Cena does seem to be a wonderful dude. All I know about John Cena is that he's invisible or divisible. John Cena was decent in Arrested Development, but I couldn't really see him as Scott Pilgrim. Yeah. Just shit film anyway, isn't it? So then. Can I not chop this? I thought I could chop these. What's the axe doing in the water around it? Oh, there, yeah, some reflection issue. It stops though once it figures it out. Right, let's cook some fish. And we'll get building. It does scrubbing, yeah, so I'm going to have to think of a solution or a place to live that's like winter-proof, but for the other 3 seasons, I do need a place that's safe. Screen space reflections. John Cena is definitely not divisible by 3. There is a lot of him. Now you've noticed it in this game. Good luck spotting it in every single game. Have you broke the link, Suthan? It still posted the clip though. I want to go get them bodies. Once these fish have cooked, I have to go get them bodies. Have you cooked? Cooked fish. Give me the other cooked fish. Cooked fish, cooked fish. Right, let me save. I'm going to try and go get them bodies. I don't know how I'm going to get wood across here though, and I don't know where Kelvin is. He's still miles away. Can I swim while carrying a body? Because these pillars jumped in. What even is that? Oh, it's a guy wearing... Can I not? I can maybe push him to the edge. And if I get out of the water, can I pick him up? Then can I swim with him? No. But maybe we can push the bodies over to the island, which still needs a name. I've got my nose right up this gentleman's bottom, but that's fine. Tell me I don't have to do this with logs. Hey, I wonder if I can build zip lines. And then we can transport logs, can't we? We can have some like forest area and let's set up some proper infrastructure. I named it after a celebrity that died, but the discussions that followed from it were a bit too heavy, so we need a better name. I think Augur tried to call it like fucking... What was it? I can't remember what Augur's name for it was. It was disgusting. Clementine. Camp Clementine could work. Right. Okay, we're going to burn this. This is all good for armour. Can you make a really long pool cleaner out of sticks? Just prodding corpses over to my new island. I mean, this is a good source of bones, though. If they keep jumping in there and dying, then I can just scoop the corpses across the lake, and we've got bones which transfer into armour. I might need to make one of them bone baskets. How do you make one of them? They really need to make it so you can search in this stupid book. See, I need to set up a bunch of infrastructure, don't I? I think we're going to have to get, like, I want storage. Would the storage things count as furniture? I want to get, like, a... Where's storage on here? I want to get a water trap set up. I'll make a birdhouse so we can make stuff for arrows. We'll go all silly. What is this guy doing? I had to stop that. That was... Sorry to anybody that saw that. Right, yeah, I need to... Can we have a search in this? That would be nice. Utility seems like the right tab, though. Rain catcher, I need... I'm going to write down a list of things that we want. Basic log sled, rabbit hutch, standing planter. No. Ooh, standing planter, actually. Where was that? That was on utility, 6th tab, I think. I'm going to make one of these, because I can grow some... Hello? Just build it over here next to planting rock. Nice, and then I can put some aloe seeds in it. Chicory, salmonberry... There, look. Jessie's girl and Stacey's mum. What was the name for the island? I think you need to be more creative and less creative when naming things, so let's make the most of these bones that we've got, some full-on bones now. You know, I thought Tilly had baby acne. It turns out it's heat rash. So used to the way we dress or dressed Theo being skinny and little, we've been overdressing her. With the weather turning as well, I bet it compounded. Where's Calvin? That's not Calvin scrubbing. Calvin's fine. Turns out there's the fatter baby, the less layers they need. That's true of humans. Of humans, not just babies. That's true of adults as well, right? Jessie's girl, Stacey's mum, and Johnny Briggs' dad. Right, I'm just going to go... No, actually, we're alright without that body, aren't we? I need to start building. I need a proper bed. We're going to build on top of this, I think. Make one of those watcher lifts. A base. Now you've said that, though, I am interested in this zip line idea. Because if I can get a zip line that goes from over there in the trees, then I can just funnel logs down here just over and over, right? And we can make a monstrous base. I might even be able to get Kelvin to help do it. She's happy in the bare minimum, so I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. She's in the same. It still feels a bit too warm. The temperature did massively drop again, didn't it, yesterday? Not massively, but what felt like it was going to become a minor heat wave went away pretty quickly. Fucking hell, can you stop on that rock, please? Can I... Yeah, like that. Then can I place, like... Hang on, let me just stick these here. I need to work out how the building in this game works. Can I have a full log? Can I build off this? Or will it break? Actually, no, that's not... Can I build off this, maybe? I want to go at like a prop... Not at an angle. I want to go straight off it. You see what I'm asking for? Like, I want to build like a foundation... Like off this. Can I go from here, maybe? I mean, maybe we just build the... We'll build like a foundation. Oh, I'm confused. Let me pick this up. Move that to there. I could make the foundation out of stone. Like that, right? And then we'll just build a very basic shape. Going back down again, yeah. Mina, good afternoon. Building a house. And it's going to be beautiful. This is going to be the size of my very tiny house. And I'm going to build a real bed in it. And the cannibals can't get me because of the... It's all coming up lovely. Oh shit, Mina, you're right. I haven't been for a midstream break. 5 minutes over midstream break, in fact. It'll be the no-story house. Don't wreck what I've already built. That's fine. I'll take the brick, I will. Too excited. So, are we going with the name Clementine Island then? Is that what we're doing? Hang on. Let me just build the foundations. There we go. Beautiful house. Alright. I'm going to save, and then we're going to build. Chaz, good morning as well. He hooked up his ginger beer to an IV on his ankle. How's that? Sorry, he's getting his soda break passively. I would be robbing myself of the very rare getting up and doing something that happens in this stream, Chaz. That would have a negative effect. Alright, I'm going to leave you with this gentleman, a nice crackling fire, and the cannibals over the edge of the water. And this is going to be the test of whether or not this base can survive the cannibals. Chaz, good morning. Take your break and stretch. How's that? If I still had stretch reminders, Mina, I probably wouldn't be half dead. Right, I'm going to go quickly grab a drink. That's true. Chaz is in charge of the... Cheeky, welcome to the stream and thank you for the raid. I was just putting Chaz in charge of the midstream break. How about Cheeky's in... This is Cheeky's favourite part of the stream. Cheeky, I'll be back in a second. Everybody follow Cheeky.
Spam.
Cheeky, thank you for the raid, and thank you for the very kind bits. Good work. Cheeky, appreciate the raid. Did you have a good stream? Welcome back, everybody. Right, final 90 minutes of the week. It's taken you just till now to see the skeleton. Is Virginia just getting shit on by cannibals over there? Should be fine. My face in the way. No. Right, what's in this cat? Bang! Does anybody want to have a very serious meeting about his gameplay while he's away? No, these lot don't want that because it might improve the gameplay, and then they won't have anything to bully me over. Which is the reason they're here. You see, you don't want to rob the people of what they want the most, right? Right. Speaking of which, let's do some more bad gameplay and actually build a base that I can sleep in. It's winter's coming. The goose is getting fat. As I say, though, there's no wood on this stupid island. Before I start spending logs on a foundation for a bit, let me see if I can make Zip lines. Where would that be? What do you reckon? Utility? Oh, there's storage. I need some sticks and some stuff so I can make bone storage. Here we go. I've got my little garden set up with my aloe vera seed in it. And then here we're going to have storage for bones. This is his punishment, Coffeeton, and also ours. Mina says ginger beer, then Schmidt says boring lemonade, Cheeky says cream soda, August says Pepsi Max Cherry, and says Professor Peppy, Chaz says Pepsi Milk. Would you look at that? Watch all these sticks I'm going to get and finish my bone storage right now. What the fuck is that? A hawk of some kind. Scrubbin says heavy cream. Also, what's this? What are them birds? What a beautiful bird. Eagle. Nice. Mina, it was coming right for me. That was an existential threat. And I've very resourcefully turned an existential threat into dinner. Scrubbin says heavy cream, Azar says ginger beer, Jamwedge says Professor Peppy. Okay, I need a few more sticks for my bone storage. Lovely bit of squirrel, that. Yep. Okay, give me some sticks. Yep. Found a log from somewhere. I didn't want that log. Fuck, go away. Yeah, that's crows. Then I can put all my bones in here. Look, good. Look at this infrastructure we're building. I do need a rain catcher, which means I'm going to need the shell of a certain amphibious creature.
So Tarn says cloudy lemonade or would if he were fucking paying attention.
Zoltan, you're letting your crowd down. I'm going to eat this fish, which is cooked and also wiggling still. Every time I hear it's coming right for, I think of an early episode of South Park where Jimbo would shout it before murdering an innocent animal. That is what I was quoting, Chaz, as it happens. Do you know what this is? Now, this is going to be the main playthrough all next week now, because my winter car's on a bit of a break. So, this is going to be Stubbler's Island Survival Tutorial. And I'm going to show you just how safe it is to live on this island by sleeping here and not hearing dramatic music saying I'm about to be attacked. Good morning, Doomhaus. Hello, hummingbird. Okay, learnt the lesson the eagle didn't. The answer is... That was a lot of people guessing. Did I just get it? I've got like 4 finesses this week. Fair enough, the oranges haven't won a point for like 12 days or something, but... At least I'm still pulling my weight. Right. Okay, back into the survival book. We're going to find zip lines. Okay, that's boats. Hopefully Bear's not watching. Fanta, that was my guess. It's not Fanta. I wouldn't buy such stuff. Is that a zip line there? I saw it. No, it's a hokey pokey trap. Silent alarm, leaf trap, explosive tripwire, zip line, rain catcher. I do need a rain catcher and I need a birdhouse. Because birdhouse get you feathers and feathers get you arrows. It's not going to be in the storage section, is it? Armor racks, firewood storage, arrow storage. Explosives holder. Night V holder. Foldable glider holder. I doubt that a zipline infrastructure is going to be in the furniture section. Platforms, no. Tree shelter, no. Shelter, no. Can I not build ziplines yet, maybe? I don't even know if they're in this one. They were in the first game, but how good would a zipline be? Because I'd be able to just not teleport, what's the word? What's the word when you move something from one place to another? Chivalry is dead. Reach max sentiment with Virginia. Wait, Virginia's happy with me for stranding her on the other side of an island she can't get to and letting her get eaten by cannibals while I just live my life in perfect safety. Damn, she's easy to please. What a team player. Give the Greens 10 points for that. The Greens can have 10 points when they've earned it. Right. Let's get the fire stoked. Hang on, let's split this, don't I? I wonder if I have to find some schematic for ziplines then. What's the word? Not transport. I could transport timber to the island to continue building the base, which currently lacking. Need to kill a royal. Yeah, is his health? It was deteriorating at some point, right? And now it seems to just not be a concern. Okay, I can't fill my pot. Why can't I fill my pot? Oh, there we go. Scoop. Need to empty my fish traps as well. And then let's boil this, and then that's our water sorted. Cook. Okay, get some water boiling. I should still have some fish from yesterday. They're not rotten, have they? No. Just ignore them. It's best to leave the head on. What's wrong with fizzy orange, mate? Okay, take one fish. Raw fish collected. Kelvin's not made his way over. Where's Kelvin? He's still making his way over from the start of the stream, look. I did do a lot of travelling at the start, so it makes sense. Is that corpse still in the water over here? One of the cannibals jumped in to try and get to me and drowned in the water. Oh, I'm just making sure I haven't drifted on camera. Lovely. Is that more central? Ish. Tab back in before I realise I've been eaten by a cannibal. Oh, memories of tabbing in with right click. I still do it. Sea of Thieves players, I still tab back into video games with right click instead of left click so I don't accidentally like sword a powder keg on the deck. It's still the same kitten, yeah? Old habits die hard, I suppose. Hey, Virginia's made it to the island. Apparently Virginia likes me now. Can I put some trousers on Virginia? She can swim. I want to try and put some trousers on Virginia. He's one of them landfish. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, if I can't make... How am I going to get logs to this island? I mean, we've got some logs here that are a good start. You actually tab back in from the bar now. I guess alt-tabbing actually works. Like, the actual tabbing works as well. See all the fucking logs are like... I don't like that. That's not right. Right, we've got the foundation sorted for our little base. We're going to be so happy living here together, everybody. He's still making his way across, Dougie. I travelled, like, I pretty much circumnavigated the island at the start of the stream. And he was over that side as well, but while I was flying and fucking about. Virginia, please. Eric, welcome to the stream. I am. This game's kicking my head in, so I've decided I need, like, a bed. I'm getting all, like, high maintenance. And a water catcher and basic things. He left him home alone. Eric, good morning. Did you play this one? I know you played the first game a lot. Always right-click or Alt-Tab, yeah. Did you know, Kitten, if you want to close a load of programs real quick, you can hold Alt-Tab and then spam the delete key. Very, very cool. Well, let's not talk about where that conversation went after that. I had no idea. Not like IDAR, it's like halfway between Sothan's spelling and reality. You've not Eric now? He's quite good. It feels like an upgrade, which I suppose is all you want from a sequel. Be honest with me, is my house going to be too small? Can I even fit a bed in this? How do you bed? Surely beds are in utility. Because if it's like the first game, you get a better quality of sleep from an actual bed. Maybe it's in furniture. Chair. Bench. Creepy stuff. Chair. Couch. Torch. Deer hide rug. Table. Bed. Stick bed. Good. It's a bit tiny. Actually, I should probably build the walls before I... Oh, maybe not. Fucking hell, I need a lot of sticks for that and some duct tape as well. Maybe we can do chop here. Og, you need to think more outside the box. Or inside the box when I build the walls on the box. I mean, living here, I might genuinely not need walls, kid. Is there anything else that could give me some sticks? I feel like if I don't chop the stumps down, they'll regrow, because they do seem to be regrowing, because I have shaved this island bald in the past. Let's save. Just picture this now. It looks like rudimentary and a bit shit, but when it's a fully, like, when there's a massive island mansion on here and everybody's impressed at how the cannibals just bounce off it. Just remember when it was in its early stages. I heard you enough to say you got a finesse again today. My guess would have been passion fruit. Orange is the most passionate fruit. The alternative being green vegetables, and who's ever liked them? Paula, good morning. Alcarion, good morning. To hear dreams that will never come to fruition. Out of spite, Alcarion, I might just spend all of next week just building a base. That sounds pleasant, actually. Especially after freezing to death in Finland. Saying that, the area I've picked for this base is... salmon berries. The area I've picked for this base is specifically because the cannibals can't swim. But winter is coming very shortly in game. So I'm going to have to think of a way to defend it when the lake freezes and they can just walk across and get me. 6 more sticks. There's a pine cone on the floor that looked like a dog poop. And you didn't tell me. What if I'd have stood in it? My disposition with Virginia would have gone down. I actually need to speak to Virginia because I'm thinking of putting some trousers on her. For the good of age restriction on YouTube. What's your game plan going forward? Moving my winter car to Friday. Yes, exactly, Paula, yeah. So a little break from my winter car full time now. While he adds more. I won't go into detail, obviously, because I don't want to spoil it for Cheeky. And I'll put my winter car on a Friday and we'll work on the goals that we've been working on. But a little break where I'm going to play this a bit more and stuff. Plus, I want to get to the Long Dark as well, because that's finished now. I reckon an HMG will do the job. Hello? Vegetarian Cannibals. Is that a gun auger or a duck? It was coming right for me then. Not only was it a huge threat, Kitten, it's now neutralised. Look at it! Is that today's really brutal thumbnail? Ugh. A howitzer. What about an AUG? I'm sure we've all watched that video. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yep. You got to raid Dash Ducks after if that's... Should we raid Dash Ducks to calm down on a Friday? No, you can't raid Dash Ducks anymore. I think we learned that Dash Ducks can't... Is it Dash Ducks or Bob Ross that you can't raid anymore? I think it might be Bob Ross, actually. Imagine not being able to raid Bob Ross. I think it was from that, like, hate raids thing that lasted about 2 minutes, but now we can't raid Bob Ross. Well, since we got a good weapon video. Good, wasn't it? I like the videos. I have no interest in that stuff at all, but for some reason, because he's talking about it, I'll watch. Remember that hate raids thing? We were kind of immune from it because there was no follower alerts. I don't have follower alerts on, so the hate raids thing never really penetrated this place. But every time they tried... That was amazing. Every time they tried, the only way you could tell that we were being hate raided is because a load of... Because when somebody follows, a shit bucket drops into here. Suddenly you just see like 50 shit buckets come in and then nothing. I think they wanted the followers to pop up on screen because it was part of the campaign. That was satisfying. I liked that. The logs thing. Did they actually come into the chat, Cheeky, did they? Did it start with follower alerts or did it just fly into chat? That was like 2021 or something, wasn't it? Weird period. Both. Yeah, we never really saw anything in chat, but it definitely did the follows thing. I got raided by somebody with like 11,000 viewers as well. And I just didn't respond to it. Oh, I can remember I was in a clothes shop in Solitude in Skyrim at the time for some reason, and I was talking to the lady that was serving me, and I looked across and it said, "You've been raided by a channel with 11,000 viewers." I remember just winking at the camera and carrying on talking to the lady, and nothing ever happened. Bloody hell. So I assume that was... Hey, Kelvin's here. That was... Yeah, I wonder what the... Like, what was the purpose of it? Like, you can kind of... Like, if somebody's been a dickhead, you can kind of see what they might get out of it or something sometimes. Even if you wouldn't care to get involved in behaviour like that yourself. But with those, I've never quite understood what, like, the purpose was. Like, what the outcome they were looking for. I don't know. Just disrupt and be an arse, I guess. Yeah, it just seems like a long way to go about, like buying all that infrastructure and bots and stuff. It seems a strange thing to do. Unless it's just like 2 kids or something that have done it. So then it was. Schmidt's tried to step in for you to help you get your guests in good time, but I banned him for trying to manipulate the drinks game, so unfortunately. These cannibals are all just wearing human clothes. The ASCII Willies thing, Eric, that's good. God, there's such a brilliant clip of Peo getting, you know, one of them really big detailed ASCII Willies. There's something that, like, I'm sure it's not for everybody, but there's just something inherently funny about Peo that just fucking lands on me weirdly in a way that most people don't. Is that a drink, yes, Olga? My drink, welcome to the stream. It was not. Those big ASCII Willies are the one I had to deal with that one kid in the stream I used to moderate. I mean, if it's just one every now and again, I'm a fan of it. But yeah, if they're spamming, it's a different. It's a bot for spamming them and a bot for making new accounts in order to spam them. You didn't, Olga, no. Scrubban already said heavy cream, and that wasn't correct. Ah, fucking hell, there's leaves growing through my floor. What game have I played where I had leaves and grass growing through the floor of something I was building and it drove me insane? It's got to be a survival game, but I can't remember what. No, I don't think it was the Forest one, because I never built anything. Or very, very little. It was something that I really cared about the building in, and it was driving me insane. No, I don't think it was 7 days. Have I just saved twice in a row? I think I have. Right. Okay, I'm going to get Kelvin. See, this is the problem. Kelvin can't make it over here. Bug's Life? What, Grounded? No, I don't think it was Grounded. Yes, Valheim. It was Valheim. Yeah, because in Valheim you had to like really carefully flatten the floor, and if there was a tiny little bump in it, some grass would grow and poke through your... Yeah, it was Valheim, Eric. Good memory. Grounded. Subnautica, yeah. But that probably does happen in Subnautica, actually. Right, I want zip lines. Surely zip lines exist in this game as well. I spent half my life wanting zip lines to be added to survival games, apparently. Because as useful as it is pushing logs across the water, it's not exactly time efficient, is it? Is my aloe growing? Beautiful. Just made me realise I played a lot of survival games. Grounded, Valheim, Subnautica, Forest 1, Forest 2, Valheim, Minecraft. You've got a tree in your living room in Farmer's Dynasty 2. Did you pray to it every morning? Till Archimon burnt it down. Can I build a bridge? Am I good enough at this game to build... Ooh. Cannibal. It was a loading bug and it went away when the ground popped in. I've been looking at clips of you playing that. There seems to be a lot of rogue eyeballs. Virginia, quick, I've got some trousers for you to wear. Can I actually give Virginia clothes? Fuck me! Oh, they're throwing shit at me as well. Right, how am I going to transport logs over transport? How am I going to transport logs over to my new base? 6-4 good afternoon. Not seen any good ASCII spam for quite some time. Somebody go get me a big ASCII Willy. Actually, I shouldn't have said that because there's probably some auto mod thing that'll chop you. True though. Pretty sure KCD and my summer winter car count as survival games too. I mean, my summer car and my winter car definitely. I feel more confident playing survival games after getting good at them. It feels like you've been watched at all times. Got eyes on you. Tell you what, let's go over to this area again, and we'll just cut some trees and chuck a load of logs in, and we'll just have to do it the long way. This is me setting up for the long game, right? Because if this is going to be the main playthrough now. Fucking cannibals. Kelvin, you are exactly the man I was looking for. I need you to get me some logs and give them to me. Right, this is the test. Kelvin, yeah, good. And then I'm going to fuck off over the lake and see if he can swim across the lake with them. I'll actually take this body with me. So I can hear him chopping logs. Oh, there's long dark as well. I'm looking forward to getting to that. There's a new one. The story's going to be finished, so we'll be able to actually play through the story. I don't know if people are into it or not. The beauty of it is I have no idea how it's been released or received, so we can just go in completely fresh and have our own opinions. Right, what I'm hoping for is I'm going to turn around and Kelvin's got like 8 logs on his back and he's swimming elegantly through the water. The fucking staff. This is going to seem a bit grisly for those that haven't seen this aspect of the game yet, but it's all for a good cause. It smells lovely. Where the fuck is Kelvin? I can see cannibals, and I can see all sorts of other shit. But my one source of logs is nowhere to be seen. And winter's approaching. And I don't have an... whatever Gun Auger said. Should I just go over there, chop a load of trees, chuck them in, and then we'll just keep pushing until I can get this little log cabin built? It's not much, but it's home. Oh. That was a good sign. Yeah, there he goes. He's got a log, look. So now he should be bringing that log to me. Okay, he's got another log. Come on, tell me you can swim. I've not got a lot of faith in him. This is going to take an age to build if it's like this. Are there people that play this game that have got like massive mansions and stuff they've built? Because I don't see it. Unless you're putting like hundreds and hundreds of hours in. Maybe we need to explore a bit and work out how to get zip lines, then we can just have Kelvin just logging and logging and logging. For now, it's going to be the slow way. Is the polar? Yeah, I bet there is. So is that how most people get it done? It'd be nice if I just had a competent workmate that could swim. See, all that effort just to put that roof piece on. And Kelvin's dropped that tree into the water and now he can't do now with it.
Get a load of Kenny logins.
I would be Kenny Loggins, but I need to verify my account with a secondary email. Joined a random community game one time and a guy did that and I just left. Yeah, it's no fun, is it? Apparently Kitten was invited to do a playthrough of this game with a group, and one guy said he was going to be the leader and Googled everything. Like the story and everything. And I've forgotten my passwords, yeah. So I have to go to some secondary website and fuck about. I hate that. I think we've had this discussion a million times before, but that is the bane of my existence. Ooh, my friend's cooked. That is the bane of my existence. Nothing gets me more frustrated than, you need to log in. You have been signed out. Log in here. Do you want to add two-factor authentication? To add two-factor authentication, we need to log in. We need verification from another source. Then you go to your email that it suggests, and then it says, you have been logged, and before long you've gone and typed about 40 passwords. Eric, my love, thank you for the bits. Yeah, and there's a blood sacrifice involved at one point. Yeah, and then before long you've been age verified, so you need to send Keir Starmer a load of your blood records or something. Please confirm that we now own your soul, your firstborn child, and your favourite arm. Speaking of it, I saw Jack Russell earlier with 3 legs. And he was going about his business, having a good day, and then a massive Rottweiler showed up in the park who was walking by, and this Jack Russell went to what a 3-legged Jack Russell was absolutely going to war against this Rottweiler that was just walking by. He was not having any of that infringement on his space, and he was going to prove that he was the alpha with his 3 legs. Poor dog, someone forced him to accept terms and conditions. That's why he was so moody. The only thing worse than that is getting your account stolen. Yeah, but at least you're happy in the knowledge, Azar, that the bastard who stole your account's having to go through about 8 verification emails and all that rubbish. Which one was missing the leg, Jack or Russell? I used to know a family that had 3 Jack Russells, 2 male and a female. One was called Jack, one was called Russ, and one was called L. It's terrible, really, but it's quite clever. Depends on what account. I was going to make about 8 jokes then, and they were all irresponsible. Frankly, he might have been a little bit of a bastard, Eric. It's funny, though. He was, like, wandering around with his 3 legs, and it was all adorable and just getting on with stuff, and he was, like, hopping around and eating leaves and chewing on grass and stuff that dogs do. You could see the whole park was like, ain't it cute, look at it. And then this Rottweiler turned up and he was like, hey! And he made his presence known. He's going to take the L for a walk. I'm so angry with Kelvin. Just learn to swim. How hard is it? Can I make a bridge? Am I the kind of person that can make a bridge? Like, if I put a log there, and then... Is there, like, structural integrity? I don't know. Kelvin, just keep bringing me more logs. I've got a terrible idea. Stop throwing them in the... Yeah, drop them here. Drop them here. Good lad. Right, keep chopping. Can I build... Like, I want to build... No! Kelvin, I need more logs. Right, can I want to build off that, yeah, like that. Oh, it will let me. Piss. That's your fault. The terms and conditions things reminds me of what Blizzard does on WoW with the social contract. Basically, all it says is don't be a dick. It didn't really have any direct consequences that didn't already exist, like banning or suspension. The number of people that pitched a fit and worked night and day to get around clicking I agree was wild. Why would they get around clicking it? Because they didn't want to be a dick. Also, the trend I've noticed on Twitch, and we do it as well, I don't know if it's still in the rules section below. If you go and look, every single chat rules section that anybody's ever written on Twitch has the words don't be a dick in it. For some reason, don't be a dick it's like, it's written into Twitch language. Go to any Twitch chat, I bet if there's a rule, like chat rules section on their site, they'll almost exclusively do don't be a dick. We did it as well. We're like, I don't know if it's still there. It might still be there. For some reason, it's just the first thing you think of. Is it yours as well, 6-4, see? For some reason, them words are specific. I got no idea, but people were freaking out about how Blizzard was trying to control them or some such nonsense, in spite of it being the most benign shit. I envy people like that, because if life's so comfortable that that's the thing that they're choosing to fight against with all of their energy, then they must be in a pretty good position. Right? Petition to build a dam. I've already been chasing beavers all day in Red Dead. I'm going to leave beavers to their own now. I've skinned enough of them. I'm going to use this to spike the football when I win an argument. Go take your L for a walk. You're not having a clock tower, so it's killing me just making a shoebox. Well, actually, I went to Josh Strife Hayes because that's the first one in my recommended, and it's please be kind to each other. Yeah, but you're talking about a guy that wears dress shirts and waistcoats on stream a lot of the time. Josh is built differently. Shoebox when? Eric, I'm trying my very hardest. I'm about 40 hours into this game now and I've almost built a basic shoebox. Don't be a dick. If you insist on being a dick, at least be funny with it. Yeah. I just don't get where don't be a dick came from, but there's loads. I guess Augur's proved it though. 100% of the site doesn't use it. Cyril's welcome to the stream. The shoebox or the dress shirts on stream. Been clicking around and found you can't tip this streamer right now. The page owner needs to update their settings to receive tips. Please try again later or let them know. That must be an alternate way of saying don't be a dick. Right, we've almost got a roof. Lovely. Sun's going down. Is Virginia going to make it over? No, she keeps almost making it here and then having to go back. God, it takes ages building fucking anything in this game. Yeah, hopefully not one on fire. Why do I keep going over to the tarp to save? I don't need to, I've got a bed now. I'm hoping I get better quality sleep in this bed, but it's autumn, and I don't want to wake up tomorrow morning to find out it's winter. Because if it's winter, the water freezes, and if the water freezes, then I lose the safety of the water, and they'll just come and eat everything I've built. That means that when we start this game full-time next week, all of the work we're doing today is going to be worthless for a bit. Was it actually cats? Is the Streamlabs donation link bust? Didn't even realise. I'll have a look. Yeah, it's going to rise red, mean, and all the cannibals will be very sad and rush the base, as they do anyway. I need to build, like, some lighting in here, don't I? been working in near memory. Okay, dark. Lighting. What would it be on? Furniture? Furniture. Please don't be winter and when I wake up. No. Utility, maybe. I think it was like on the last pane. No. Lanterns. Sledges. Birdhouse. I'll build a birdhouse. Water catcher. I'm going to need a turtle shell. What's this? It's not storage, is it? Where's... Shelter? Tree shelter? Where's torches? God, I wish you could just... You don't have to deal with this frigging thing. There. I should have the supplies to make one of these. Let's put it next to the bed. Here. Absolutely beautiful. That's a good looking game. Right, can I sleep? I'll save, just please don't be winter in mornings. If it is, I'm going to have to abandon the base. You know what, you joke, Eric, but it genuinely is a really good feeling when you put some proper light down in a base in a survival game. Like your first torch in Minecraft is a revolutionary experience. 7 days to damn. Right, sleep and not hear like dong noise. This base. Yep, we've done it with Kelvin. What's up with you? There's another bed over there. You didn't have to just sleep here covered in blood using a rock as a pillow. It's fine. There's an artist I watch on YouTube called Luke Humphreys, what the darts player, that releases just wonderful little slice of life videos after the apocalypse. He really recently came out with TTRPG called Damnation. Sorry, that's the end of my tangibly related subject matter. Slice of life videos after the apocalypse. What do you mean, like shorts or something of scenarios, post-apocalyptic scenarios? My aloe's growing. Look, we've got a little farm. It's the only way I can think of getting aloe at the moment. You're resisting the urge to buy dice sets. What, D&D dice sets? I wasn't joking. I'll die for that torch. Come on, Kelvin, get to work. I need more logs. Right, my cooking pot's nearly empty. Silly, because we don't use them, but they're so cool. I mean, it's a little bit of accoutrement for your hobby, even if you're never going to use them. Do it. Shiny math rocks. Found one with turtles on. This is very you. Kelvin's a little, you know? Yeah. You know? It's the only company I've got going forward, though. My phone's listening to Stubbler and apparently thinks that this stream is actually called Call Me On Radio Mix. I don't like that I've just been listened to by robots. Might as well be a hate raid. Right, I need some fire. I need to get the fire going for the day. Let me take you out of the ground, throw you back on the ground, and then use my axe to chop you in half. Bang. Shit. Got it. I'll stick one of them in the ground and the other one we're going to use to boost the fire. Then I'm going to cook some fish. Then we're going to get back on with the logs. Can I not? Do I need to cut it in half again? There we go. And then put you on as well. Then get some fish. The logs are still out there, aren't they? Yeah. Right, fish. I'll have 2 fish, because I'm getting hungry. We'll put the fish on the fire. We'll sit here and be all sad because Martin's arrived. Martin, welcome to the stream. A little after the world ended, and he'll have a dude that started collecting videos, and the community kind of built around him, renting out movies and movie equipment to enjoy. Huh. And he's making a game. A little after the world ends, but it's a nice wholesome slices of post-apocalyptic life. Does one plant really count as a farm? Mina, does one plant count as a farm? Don't doubt my ability, Schmitz. Look, I've almost grown one aloe. What do you mean, no? Right, Kelvin, this is your challenge. I need you to get some logs and drop them here. Do you reckon you can do that? Given you can't swim? Fuck, you can't get the staff. Right, if you're a little queasy, don't watch this bit. Better way to frame it would be post-societal life, with said societal life ending via the apocalypse. Okay, that does actually sound wholesome. Martin, good afternoon. Hello. But if you get any more, I will bribe Kelvin to tip it into the... Since when have you become anti-farming in video games? Right, there's a bit of a mess here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get rid of these coffins. I did sleep quite nicely, but I'm going to need more logs. Kelvin, you're supposed to be out there chopping. Better way to frame it, yeah. So I can stop using the Artemis 2's bandwidth, watching streams, and start prepping for re-entry. When are they getting in? There it is. When are they landing? Mine's gone to the airport. I assume they're landing at, like, Heathrow. 1 AM. Tomorrow morning, yeah. I believe that that's Kelvin speak for, are you barking? It'd be nice if my trees had regrow, but we might need a new season for that. It's like the way you tip Mina's... Oh, I didn't even get the reference. You know, I'm so innocent regarding that I didn't even get the reference you were making. You have to go pick Soth that up. Don't tell me how to live my life. I just saw an advert about meeting local girls in low Earth orbit. We've got your peg. I wonder what like Siri would do or whatever if you asked, find me a restaurant near here while you were at the other side of the moon. There probably is a McDonald's out there. Where's my fish gone? I thought I collected... I've been eating fish. What? Where's all my fish? Okay, drink that. If you're joining, by the way, I'm still trying to work out how to just exist in this game without embarrassing myself. I'm building a base which is not fully sustainable, because when winter comes, this lake's going to freeze over, and the cannibals just walk over it, destroy everything I've built. How did I get so hungry? Past 3 Starbucks, just passing over Arizona. Wave to Shaggy Dan. Rizin the Rat is the one of Muppets Christmas Carol, yeah? No, Rizin is the guy from Wu-Tang Clan. Got You Pegged is a different website, and I don't think I have time for that. I don't think they have time for that on the spaceship. Well, there's a lot of nothing to do in between stops, right? You've spoke like that before, Sothan, or you haven't, but certain people have, which led to an entire global pandemic and caused the destruction of one of our favourite space stations. So just calm your passions. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with. Eric. Why are my fish burning so fast lately? That's why I've got no... I'm cooking fish so fast that when I eat them, it does nothing for my food, but it makes me parched. Why does existing without embarrassing yourself have anything to do with this game? Well, I wouldn't know, mind right, because I've yet to do it. As you were writing that, I embarrassed myself. Okay, now I'm going to need water again. First antique Japanese samurai sword to orbit the moon. At least in the first 5. Right, boil some new water. Good, lovely. Then, cook the fucking fish. It is meaner because they're still alive and cooked at the same time. Build a smoke. I don't know. I don't know why they're just burning so quick. Kelvin, keep chopping logs. Does this look finished to you? Does it make me a good marksman if I can kill a hummingbird? Didn't kill it. Can't do me for it. As far as I know, it might have been coming straight for me. The knee clipped through the pot. Delete your Twitch. Bye, thank you for the bits. If I called myself the apex predator in this game, you'd all say, no, you're not, all the little cute animals are harder than you. But then when I shoot one, everyone's like, no, you're a bully. I've seen fish more injured. Help! Help! Please! I'm stranded here with Kelvin and a naked lady with 3 legs. Help! Yes, he's seen me. Hello! Send a warning shot. Who are these people? And why aren't they coming down and helping me? Because I evidently need it. Look what's happened to Kelvin. They're drones. Well, they're not helpful. I thought the cannabis was the apex predator. Yeah. It goes the cannibals, then the hummingbirds, then me. No, wait, then that duck that I shot earlier, then me. But I had every right to defend myself from that duck. Randy Orton's the apex. How can a wrestler from the PG era be the apex predator? Right, keep building. It is. I've accidentally built a gazebo, you're right. I can't actually put trousers on Virginia, try as I might. Sorry. What? She's never seen to lead me to something. Hang on, slow down, I'm coming. Wrestling was sponsored by PG Tips in the UK. Where's she? I've never seen her lead me somewhere before. What? I'm with you, what? Go on. Where's your parents?
Mm-hmm.
What? Something here? I don't have a shovel, so I do need a shovel. I think she's a lab experiment, so Eric. 15-time world champion. There are gradient of the SRB ratings across the wrestling decades. There is something, yeah. There was, in the late 90s, it was called the Attitude Era, and it got looked down on a bit for going a bit too far. Like, there was a lot of blood and a lot of sex and a lot of violence and a lot of drug use and all sorts in the writing. What was that about? I don't understand. and then they had to switch it back a bit. Like the game we play is from the Attitude Era, and then they had to switch it back a bit, and then what followed was a bit of an overcorrection called the PG Era, and that's where your John Cena's come from, and your Randy Orton's, and all this stuff. Calvin's the apex predator. Yeah, I've never seen it. The way you can just pluck fish out of the water with his bare hands. I'm inclined to agree. I don't know if his appearance was in that era in Gwynblade, actually. I think that might have been a bit later on. It was glorious. It was pretty good. Still, I don't think I was into it at the time because it was the Attitude Era. I was just 13, and that's when you watch wrestling, right? But it was fun. What? I can store tobacco in him. Does that fill this gap? Because that gap's been winding me up. God damn it, I need one more. I mean, we could just leave it as a gazebo. Where's this just come from? That can go in there, surely. Is this base safe? I think it might be. Alright, I'm going to save. And then, do I have time to quickly go and slaughter a turtle? I think I do, because I need to put... Don't worry about it. Because I need to build a water catcher. No, it's fine, it's fine. It's for the good of the natural... That's a cool item. My 3D printed water catcher. Technically, I don't actually need a water catcher from a turtle shell, because I can just get water from anywhere around here, can't I? Maybe it's not a necessity. Do you know what? I'm not going to do it. Do you think I'll shell out for a water catcher? I think you will find that my diligence taking in and putting out the water catcher has been a lifesaver for you nerds. Before I joined the Doomhaus, the only thing I knew about wrestling was the WWE game from the N64 that I used to own, basically just considered a fighting game and still knew nothing. And that one meme of a guy talking about how it's still real to me, damn it, while crying. Now that I've joined, I also know that Orton was the name of a wrestler. Well, that's about all I know about Randy Orton as well, so apparently he's the apex predator. But you've watched so much wrestling content since. I now need then to build, if we're not going to build a rain catcher, I need a drying rack. Because if they're the same as they are in the first game, then that's going to be useful. That's storage. Right, I don't need stick storage. I don't need log storage. Because I can't get logs over here fast enough. Tell you what, I could do most of the building in winter when we can just walk the logs over. Shelf, arrow storage, weapon rack. So where's drying rack? Surely... Is that a utility? Rain catcher, birdhouse, scarecrow, log sled. I'm sure you can build drying racks in this game. It's not a trap, is it? Why would a drying rack not be in storage? Spear rack. Oh, drying rack. Went straight past. Turn your frying pan into a drying pan. I don't understand the reference. Right, we're going to use this as our drying rock. Kelvin, you've managed to make it over here and brought no sticks. No logs. Sort yourself out. Right, let's go get some sticks. Drying rack is where I'm going to put all my fish. I have an unlimited amount of fish. Comes from out of nowhere. I always remember Randy Orton. Like, Randy Orton wore briefs, right? Like Austin did and The Rock did and everything. But for some reason, Randy Orton's pants looked smaller than everybody else's. As I was like drifting out of wrestling and all these newer names were filtering in, for me, Randy Orton was just the guy that seemed to have littler pants than everybody else, and I couldn't take him seriously. Got long legs and arms. Is that what it is? It makes his pants look little. Those videos of Orton RKO and everything at times were great. Yeah, back in the more innocent internet days. Gangly, yeah. No, they were just briefs, like the smaller pants that wrestlers wear, not shorts, the other ones. And like some of the most amazing wrestlers ever have worn them. It's not like it's an inherent problem. For some reason, I couldn't take Randy Orton seriously because his looked really little. So tell him you said he's got little boy pants. Go on then. That'll be the least abuse he gets today on the internet. Yeah, like Speedos, yeah. Instead of, like, because, as I say, like, Austin wore them and people that would, like, great wrestler. I'm sure Randy Orton is as well, but I think Eric might be onto something. It's just because he had long legs, it made him look like he had little pants. Hi! No, don't want to fight today. I've not fought anything. There's cannibals everywhere. They're in the fucking trees. I'm just out here collecting sticks. Maybe I can collect a few sticks and I'm running back. I am actually collecting sticks. If I can panic collect one more stick. Am I still being chased? Yep, that's a yes. I need one stick. Stop collecting that one rock over and over. Am I still being chased? Mate, please. This should be me killing my first thing in today's stream. Ow. I've never done that before. Does that count as an RKO? What do you mean, good lord? I feel bad for him, actually. Look, he had a nice golfing jacket jumper on. I wonder if there's just a random chance to decapitate your enemy. Bully my ass, Martin. He was trying to eat me. So I'm going to burn his corpse and wear him. Because he did actually hit me and take one of my armour pieces off. I need this one stick so I can get the drying rack finished. Ooh. I feel bad now. But I do need to get more efficient at killing. I say efficient. I need to actually learn how to kill stuff without almost dying in every fight. So maybe I just use this cannibal camp up the hill as like combat practice. To spec into sledgehammers to improve your if I can find a sledgehammer. We're using it exclusively. So I'm going to push this guy over to the island via his bottom. Wait, do I need logs for it? No, it says gather sticks 7. What? Oh my god, the camera keeps clipping through his pants and you can see his ass crack. Oh, that's undignified. Don't look. Bless him. He's already had it bad enough. Okay, I'm going to have to take my cooking pot off before I burn a human body alive. Give me that. Refuel up the fire, and then cook the body. Right, can I actually get some proper food drying on it? Can. Are we drying live fish or dead fish? No, you idiots. Fish. Okay, we're drying live fish apparently. What was that? What was that? What's that noise? I'm getting paranoid. Alright, now we've got some fish dry. What's the purpose of that? I guess it... Should I not dry cooked fish and not raw fish? Let's take that. See if I can... I'll cook some fish, but I need to be... Actually, my bones are ready. I need to be ready here, don't I? Because I keep burning fish. Right, cook these two. I'm a little bit hungry, so we'll eat one. Let me go put my bones in storage. Good. See, I'm starting to build up a little bit of a collection of material now. Isn't it better to dry out your meat before you cook it? Let spices adhere better. Possibly. Well, we've got some, like, raw fish drying now. And I'm going to try and put some cooked fish on, and we'll see which one's which and what it does to the stats. If you dry them in salt, they get a deeper flavour, hence things like dry, aged beef. I mean, I admire your faith in suggesting this in a stream where I'm... I can't put cooked meat on it at all, apparently. I was going to say in a purely survival situation sort of thing, but apparently I can't put any on. Yeah, I can just probably eat it raw salty, that's what I was thinking. Alright, well, they're just going on raw. And then I can probably take... I tell you what, they probably won't spoil in my inventory if they're dried, right? A bit like... I think that's how it worked in the first game. So I can just take them out with me. I'll just keep them in my bags, either indefinitely or for a lot longer, like when you used to salt meat and stuff like that. But that's good then, because if I'm staying at home, I can just grab from the traps. But if I'm going long distance, then I can just fill my pockets full of that stuff. Good. Right, save. What time have we got left? 8 minutes. What else do I need at this base? Water, obviously, is sorted. Well, at least until winter. And it's autumn now, so winter's on its way. Cannibals I'm safe from. I can get full night's sleep without worrying. What else do we need? Drying rack. Log storage, obviously, is a problem. I wouldn't mind being able to build... Hey! Can I build a boat that has, like, log storage on it, maybe? And then I can log storage stuff across, can't I? Large raft. Houseboat. Bear say nothing. Like, what if I could... If I built... Oh! This is how I get... This thing takes 109 planks, though. If I build this, then I can maybe build, like, log storage on it and just This is a stupid idea, granted, but it will fix my problem. The size of it's bigger than my sodding base. This is a dumb solution, right? Somebody talk me out of this quickly. Because you can't build stuff on little rafts, but you can. If I can put log storage on it, don't mix curing up with dry aging. That's how you get a bad tummy. Kelvin, get logs and give them to me. Solution: live on the raft. Problem is, though, is when winter comes, the raft will just be stuck, and it's also landlocked. Yeah, this little lake. Considering the source, is it dumb? You mean the source being the forest? It's a smart idea. Do it, says Eric. Do it. Mark says live on the raft. Paula says definitely do it. You know what? In honour of you nerds, I'm going to do it. There's cannibals here, everybody, so if you could die before me... Is that aloe? I swear I just accidentally hit aloe. Wait. Okay, yes. Okay, cannibals. Yes. That was aloe. Is aloe growing here? Am I being chased? I don't want to be chased. I want to... They're ferns, aren't they? Is that aloe there? No. I swear I just saw some aloe get damaged. Right, look at the bottom left of all the shit I need. 2 rope, 2 duct tape, 52 sticks and 109 planks, which are like logs cut in half. Alright, on Monday we're going to execute this plan. It's not sensible, I acknowledge. Is he worshipping Kelvin? Wait, he can worship me. I am your leader. With my plastic mask I've 3D printed. Kelvin, got bad news. They got him. I wonder if rafts are an affront to the whatever religion they follow. Of all times, they go and pick this now. What, I've got like 4 minutes left. It would have been nice to make some good progress on this base, but no, we've got to... That guy's got a gold... Some of them have golden masks on as well, and I don't know what that means. Is that a frog? Mate, don't attack me just for a second. Look at that! It's a turd. Is it? I suppose it is, isn't it? It's a bit more wrinkly crinkler. Yeah, what if I kiss it? And it turns into Eric. That was coming right for me. You can't have a go at me now. Right. Can I just want to pick up... Chaz is commenting on that frog's weight now. At least all I wanted to do was kill it and eat it. Alright, if these are here, it's just going to cause a problem. Fucking hell, I just wanted to build my stupid ship. Kelvin and Virginia, long dead. I don't know what's happened to them. Alright, well fine. They'll head back. And I guess this is our stream for the week. I'm annoyed actually. I was looking forward to spending a bit of time on that, but they've chased me off. We put the wrong team's mask on and they got mad. Oh yeah. Have you either got this team or a Kurpa? Ha! Oh shit, okay, they're beating the shit out of Virginia over there. Why ain't none of you lot going over there to defend her? Well, we've made some progress today. I did say I wanted to set up a base, and unfortunately I've decided to set up a base on an island where I can't get logs across. But we're going to build a raft out of a stupid amount of logs so that we can then transport logs over to the island to make something that is significantly less impressive than the raft we've created to make the thing. But anyway, this is all a job for next week. Thank you all for joining today. Yesterday was the final stream of the first block for my winter car. So, we are moving over to playing this Monday to Thursday now. A little bit of a break while I try and work out how to get myself situated, and then we're going to push out into the wider story and find out where the Puffdens are. My winter car will still be on Fridays, though, because I want to be there when, if new shit gets added and stuff. And then after this, we'll head back and start pushing towards our first major goal. But that is going to do it for today. Welcome to the new followers. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything. And I'll see you all on Monday for more of the forest. But now, we're going to move over to Marbles, where the Oranges are going to win their first points for nearly 2 weeks. Incoming enemies building a battleship to sail to your island. I don't know if you've been there when I've said it, Chaz, but there seems to be seasons in this game and now it's autumn. That means winter's next. So the lake will freeze, and the cannibals are just going to walk across it and smash up all my infrastructure. Piss. Right, for now though, however, thank you all for joining. I'll see you all on Monday for more. I enjoyed that today. Right, oranges, you know what to do. Starting with a spot of marbles. 3 points are on offer then, as the bit before the end of the stream. We need to determine who gets Person of the Century of the Day, who gets the golden name in Discord, and we're going to do 2 rounds of stream races. The greens, last time I streamed, the forest were 8 points lighter than they are now, but the oranges were still on 45, and this is last Wednesday, don't forget. The oranges, for some reason, have just failed to succeed this week. Lost every marbles, lost all the points in stream races last week, and lost... I didn't win golf. And we were about to lose it until the cavalry arrived. Golf tonight, by the way. I will be there in 3 hours. So if you'd like to take part today and win the golden name in Discord, then you must simply type the password, and the password for today is Raft. Go. Look at you two, jumping the gun. Alright, we have Paula for the greens, Martin for the greens, Sid for the oranges, Jamwedge for the greens, Eric for the greens, Chaz for the greens, Cats for the greens, Bear for the greens, Augur for the greens, Scrubben for the greens, Dougie for the greens, Monrock for the oranges, Alcaria for the oranges, Schmitz for the oranges, Shaggy Dan for the oranges, Cheeky for the oranges, Gwynblade for the greens, Mina for the oranges, Tagslack good afternoon for the oranges, and Sothan for the greens. But in my defence, your harsh accent made it sound like wrath. Why would I say wrath when I've been making a raft? And Azar for the greens. Is that everybody? And Keaton for the oranges. Alright, first person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. We have 22 marbles entering. We have Paula, Martin, Satan, Jamwedge, Eric, Chaz, Cat, Bear, Augur, Scrubben, Dougie, Mindray, Alcarion, Schmitz, Shaggy Dan, Cheeky, Gwynblade, Nina, Tagslack, Sothan, Azar, and 9 oranges then and 13 greens. Martin says 10, top on my screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Marble Mill is the name of the level. 22 marbles enter. Best of luck to everybody. No more entries in 3, 2. Right, in terms of the Eurovision line, those people this year who have points who currently aren't going to Eurovision are Cellist, Anti, Lundios, and Mazak. Everybody that's got points and is above it is currently going, but there's still a while left to go. Cheeky is the record holder on this level. 22 marbles will enter. Best of luck to everyone. Stream races after this. 3, 2. Your logic is impeccable, but your accent is unintelligible. Sothan misspelled unintelligible. Everybody point and laugh. You know to blame if the map is shit. Yeah, you. Ooh, Eric said he was winning this in his current... I was going to say he's in the lead. Look at this. Again, like every day this week, the top 8 are green at the start. Martin for the greens. Doug, Shaggy Dan. Shaggy Dan has somehow got an orange spot in second. But there's him and Schmitz among an absolute tidal wave of green. Martin's going left, Auger's gone right. Auger wins this, he extends his lead above Polar and takes first place for his own. Martin goes for some stunts. Does he pass the stunts? He doesn't. Martin's dead. Scrubban looking for his first point of the campaign. What a leap from Scrubban. Sothan's made it work. Schmitz is there. Kitten falls. No, Kitten succeed. Eric falls and dies. Scrubban seems to have fallen behind a bit. Schmitz has got out ahead. Is it Schmitz against Sothan? Scrubban did a hell of a leap there, but he's fallen behind somewhat. I bet 50 cents that Stubbler doesn't know it was spelled wrong until Sothan mentioned it. Not even at all, Chaz. I would not have noticed. I can speed read grammar, but not spelling. This looked good for Schmitz. Can an orange... Is there a... Oh, shit, I didn't even realise Shaggy Dan's name had disappeared. This is good. Surely Shaggy Dan can't screw this up from here. Come on, Shaggy Dan. First point of the campaign. Schmitz is in second to possibly save him. He just has to survive, get past all this shit. He's lost a lot of momentum. Shaggy Dan, go. Shaggy Dan, go. Shaggy Dan's first point of the 2026 campaign is the first orange point in 10 days or something stupid. And just like that, the oranges are back in the scoring. Shaggy Dan is your person of the century of the day. I can actually put the crown on a green head. An orange head. Look at him, he's typing in Discord. He knows what he's doing. He's not won in ages. And he knows what to do. Shaggy Dan, congratulations. Golden. Person of the century of the day. The orange is 46th point. Scrubban second, Schmitz third, Satan fourth, Sothan fifth. The oranges have finally done it. And let's take this good fortune into street races. 2 points remain. One in the bonus round, where if you win, you get your team a bonus point. And the second in the Stubbler round. Fucking ads are about to start. Hang on. Snooze. Alright then. Same as marbles. We're so buried deep in a big in a big category that there's probably nobody here that doesn't know the rules of stream races, right? If you would like to join for this to potentially win your team a bonus point, you must simply type the word race in the next 30 seconds. Go. You know what that means though? You're losing the Stubbler round. I hope not. The thing is, I think of all the Stubbler rounds this year, I've been involved in one way, positive or negative, in more than I have for some reason. Alkirion 64, Martin, Mindrat, Cheeky, Cat, Tagslack, Jamwedge, Polar, Schmidt, Shagadan, Augur, Azar, Eric, Satan, Scrub and Shrill, welcome to the stream. Lundios, welcome to the stream. 2 greens in. 1 boom per player per race. Yeah, that's the new rule for this year. Please stick to it if you can. 1 boom per player per race. A boost early. Grit boost we've got. Nobody knows what it does, but there is 3 greens in the top 3. Azar with a boom from the back, that might work out, but he's going to have to control his speed, and he doesn't manage. Polar goes for a boost, or it might have been the boost pad that got him there, and sticks the landing. Polar, who won last week's stream races, might be on to do it again. I'm assuming we're going to get tons of green in the top 3, and one of the greens is going to stick this jump. Schmitz goes for a boom, takes out Cheeky. Eric goes for his boom, takes out Augur. Mindrat, stick the landing. Mindrat does stick the landing. Some green boosted there, and it was timed to perfection. Scrubban for the greens in second. Mindrat in first. Schmitz, thank you for the big booms. Eric, thank you for the booms. Mindrat for the oranges then in first place. Scrubban second. Cat's third. Polar fourth. Martin fifth. Eric and Schmitz have used their booms. Jamwedge goes for his boost. 6-4 goes for a boom and kills 6-4. Oh, Mindrat, that was too much speed. Can Mindrat fix this? Good recovery. Polar's now in second, trying to do what he did last week and win this. 6-4, thank you for the boom. Good shot. This has to be Mindrat, because everybody else behind him is green currently. Polar green, Scrubban green, Jamwedge green. Martin's taken Scrubban out of third. Martin, on behalf of the oranges. Mindrat! Mindrat, fix this. Mindrat! Oh no! Mindrat hit a cone going too fast. Mind right now in second. Paula's hit some trouble. Oh, Mind right for the oranges, first place. Paula's dropped down into second. Mind right, thank you. Martin, thank you for the boom. Come on, Mind right, you can do this. Oh, that does some big damage to Paula's momentum, though. Lundios goes for his one boom, takes out Schmitz from third. That is a high-profile orange been taken out. Lundios is doing his part. So Lundios, 6-4, Eric and Schmitz have used their booms so far. Eric, only one per person, if that's alright.
Exclamation mark boot.
We're trying to make it a bit fairer, so only one boom per person, per race. I appreciate it though, Eric, but I love Schmitz got done for there. Yeah, we had some rather high-profile greens that would rig the race, Eric, so I've taken an unironic, like 40% pay cut or something to make fucking stream races a bit fairer. You good, Eric, you good. I mean he's only boomed once, Martin, you cheating bitch. Look at this from Mind right though. Oranges, back-to-back points. Paula was doing alright for a while there. There was a hell of a lot of green in the front, but Mindright goes for his boost at the death. He wants to win the bonus point and the long jump, and by the look of things, he might be a bet. Is Mindright going to have long jump off the level? Alright, everybody, beat that for a long jump. Good work. Eric, I appreciate it though. Thank you all for the boom. Schmitz, thank you for the booms. Eric, thank you for the boom. 6-4, Lundios, Martin, you're all very lovely. Right then, if I win the stubble round, that's the 47 point. If I win the stubble round, then we win golf. The comeback song. Good work, Mind right. I only realised recently, I was watching a lore video on Skyrim, I only remembered why you say wags his shiny bum. The fucking 6-year-old Skyrim reference. Good. Paula does get second though, Scrubban takes third. Right, join me everybody for the stubble round, where if I come first, the oranges gain a point, but if I come last, the oranges lose one. Okay, brace yourselves. Come on, let's make it a trip. If you'd like to join me for the stubble round, type the word race. Every time you say you're all very lovely, I have this urge to go and gaze at my reflection in the mirror and ponder, is he blind or is it just judgment? It's good old-fashioned dishonesty, Alkirion is what it is. Alright, we've got Stubbler, Lundios, Cat, 6-4, Martin, Alkirion, Eric, Mindrek, Schmitz, Jamwedge, Chaz, Polar, Satan, Shaggy Dan, Scrubban, Cheeky, in. Race. One boom per person per race, if that's okay. I won on a Friday. You always lose when I win on a Friday. Please break tradition. Alright. I got this. Right, where am I? I'm not at the back for once. I'm like 6th or something. Am I 7th? And Lundios booms me again at the start. How do you do this every time? Every time, Lundios, first time, booms me perfectly. Is there a way to do it, Lundios, or are you just exception? And I've got. Am I going to lose the fucking stubbler? Shaggy Dan, it's happening. How does he fucking do it though? I don't understand. Right, well I've got some fucking work to do here. Satan, everybody, all oranges in the race. Boom yourself off the level. Schmitz, thank you for the bits. Lundios, thank you for the bits.
Get the advert sounding knobhead again.
Alright, I'm not last. Satan's currently last. Oranges, cause yourself some trouble. Jamwedge with his boom takes out Minds right. Okay. Martin took out Eric, so we've overtaken him. We've overtaken Alkirion. This is good. God damn, Lundios, I'm so surprised. Ow, and Lundios just screwed me. Eric, gives a push, thank you. Right, we've overtaken Cheeky, Lundios, Satan. Good. It's just a lot of luck. It's impressive, though. Oh, Eric's forced me into a wall. He's trying to do his bit on the track instead of from orbit. So for those that don't know, Lundios just boomed me specifically at the start with a random boom. He's done that probably 5 out of the last 6 stubble rounds.
Peter Falk in Colombo.
Eric shot. Alright, Chaz, Katz, Lundios, Eric, Jamwedge, Satan. I think I might get away with this. Just went into a orbit. Satan, good work. Eric, thank you for the bits. I don't like that.
Twat.
I don't like this. Alright, Azar, Cat still behind, Cheeky still behind, but there's only 3 people behind me now. Schmitz, I need you to finish the level ASAP. Okay, let's get around Martin and let's get around Chaz. I don't know where the end of this fucking level is. It seems miles away. I'm not actually that far. I'm 9. I'm in the top 10. And Martin's going to fuck himself and I'm going to get into 8. Oh my god, I was so nervous at the start. Mindright's gone for another boost. Mindright now overtaken Schmitz thanks to that boost. Stay on the track, Stubbler. There is quite a lot of cars behind me, but I'm not confident. Jamwedge, Alkarion, Katz, Lundios, Eric, Cheeky, Azar. Listen, nerds, I've managed to get into 9 despite getting boomed at the start. What's going on here? Okay, 6-4's taken out Scrubben, who's in front. This is... what is happening? Why do I always come out of these situations? What am I going to end up... Okay, Alkarion and Satan are desperately trying to turn me around. I'm going to be last here. Okay, I need Jamwedge, Cheeky and Azar to stay behind. I don't know where Katz is. Did Katz get the other? Katz has got the overturn. Stay back. No! What's the position to Jam? Right. Cheeky, Alkarion, do your best to be rubbish. Jamwedge is desperately trying to push me off the level. Right, we've got around Undio, so I've got 56 seconds to survive. I'm so worried about being next to Jamwedge, though. Oh, that turn on the last second. Okay, we're ahead of Scrubben, and we should be alright. I don't think there's enough much of the level left. I'm not resting. I've seen some shit in this game. I ain't rested until I've crossed the finish line. Without the camera for the long jump, nobody's even jumped yet. Alright. I didn't finish last. Cheeky, Alkarion, and all the oranges that finished behind me, you are the heroes. 6-4, thank you for the bits. Martin, thank you for the bits. Schmitz, Jamwedge, Cheeky, I appreciate it. Look at that, Alkarion. I've never been more proud of your racing ability. I'll take that. 2 hours and 47 minutes till golf, where the oranges. Let's just mass shit on them, shall we, oranges? After last week where they thought they could get a win, I think we'd just pile in and absolutely ruin their evening. If you'd like your evening ruined and you're agreeing, then join us for golf in 2 hours and 47 minutes, and I will see you all there. Final Fall Guys as well for those that fancy it. For now, however, I have broken the curse, it's true. Alkarion, have 10 points. Right, we've done some key infrastructure work today in the forest. I'm happy with that. We've got a base set up and started. We've got a stupid plan to get more logs across, and then once we do have a base set up, we're going to focus more on spreading out and learning what we're supposed to be doing in this game. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the bits during stream races. Congratulations to Shaggy Dan. Thank you, Mindright, for winning the bonus point. The Oranges finally have a good day, and I will see you in golf in 3 hours for more. Monday, then, is the Forest. Now My Winter Car Season 1 is finished. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday will be the Forest. My Winter Car pushed to a Friday, so we're at least playing it once a week. But for now, everybody enjoy your weekends. I'll see you in golf. If not, I'll speak to you in Discord. If I don't see you there, I will see you bright and early on Monday for the return of these rubbish streams. The week ends 55 to 47. But that's it for me. Go check out Friends of the Doomhaus that might be live right now. Enjoy yourselves, have a good weekend, eat well and sleep well. But Alkarion, Mindright, Martin, Eric, Shaggy Dan, Lundios, Cheeky, Chaz, 6-4, Cats, and everybody else. I love you all. I will see you all next week. But the final word from Eric is this. Back in the saddle again. I could put a saddle on Virginia.